What up guys, Elias here, and today we'll be playing some Imperator, Rome. Paradox's new Grand Strategy game that they just released in April. Excuse me. I played a couple playthroughs of this, and I gotta say I've been thoroughly enjoying it quite a bit. Um, it's kind of different than most of Paradox's other Grand Strategy game titles like Europa and Crusader Kings and Hearts of Iron. Um, Whereas there's a lot more micromanagement in this game. But without further ado, we'll get into it. Today we'll be playing as Syracuse, who is as you can see here on this little map mode, this is Syracuse here. They're a Greek city-state who settled in Sicily. Now, the reason I chose Syracuse is because I've done a few gameplay playthroughs of the game already, and I kind of have a grasp of how the game runs and all the ins and outs of the game, and I just wanted more of a challenge. And Syracuse being where it is proves a challenge. They have the Roman Empire to the north, which will aggressively expand into Italy, and sooner rather than later into Sicily. And then we have Carthage, who also has a claim on Sicily. So I wanted more of a difficult game, so I chose Syracuse. I'm playing on normal difficulty, and yeah, so let's get into it. Let's see. Syracuse again claims on all of Sicily. I'd rather have the claims simply because I want to expand quite a bit in the early game. So I'm going to do this one. Carthage is going to hate us, which will cause a problem, but that's okay. So we got some idea slots here. With the idea slots, the idea has to match up to this, or you will not receive the bonus. Well, you'll still get the whatever it says, but there's a bonus, this thing right here, if you have everything matching up. So we want to have everything matching up here. We can go with the morale, and then we'll go with monthly corruption, and then we'll go with monthly general loyalty. Alright. Now, in Imperator, there's regions. In each region, you can have a verdict or a policy. Now, this policy is encourage trade. So local import routes +1, so I get 4. Province commerce is better, but I think I'm going to change that because I'm going to work on pretty much just increasing our taxes. So we're going to do things that involve taxes here. We're going to keep some of this open so we can establish some trade routes. Let's see. So economy, glass, research points, reaction tech, position level. Yeah, that's not that good. Well, we want iron so we can get the heavy infantry. First we're going to switch this actually to acquisition. And then we want something else that gives us money. We want to start off our economy really well. Local slave output, that's a good one. So we'll probably do hemp from Dalmatia. And then we're lacking a commander. Let's see, let's just put our ruler here, cruel, enslavement efficiency, monthly tyranny +2 if ruler. Okay, so we're staying well on tyranny, so we can actually have this. Well, he's our ruler anyway, so we don't really change that, but he's also our governor of the area, I believe. You can't change the governor cap number. Yeah, so he is our governor. So our taxes is actually pretty good because slave output increases your base tax. Yep. So we want to increase that. So local slave output increases their tax. So we started off at a merely 0.78. Now we're at a 3.23. Also, I'm going to lower my fleet maintenance simply because we're not going to be using our fleet at all in the early game. We're just going to work on conquering these two. So I'm going to start by moving my army over here. And I believe subjects, yep. So we have 2 subjects, these 2 right here. They have 5k armies each, so they're pretty strong subjects. They'll help us conquer this place pretty easily. That's kind of what we want to do, is just aggressively expand in Sicily. Because I don't think Carthage will attack us right away. They got their own stuff to deal with. So we're going to work on just conquering these 2 parts of Sicily. We have an unmarried ruler. Okay. So there's a range of marriage here. So what we want to do is sort by finesse. Because mostly the finesse will increase our, like most of their things will increase either our taxes or our income. So here you go, see, monthly popularity, if governor, if ruler, so on and so forth. So in the event that our ruler dies and she takes over for some reason, we want to have someone that helps us out here. So I don't know how you can be greedy and generous at the same time, so it's kind of weird. So I think we're gonna go with her, simply because she has the benefactor and she has skeptical, which increases tax and local slave happiness, which is good for us. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna choose her, and we want to arrange a marriage for him as well, so he can start putting on some heirs for us. So we're gonna go by this again. This is a good one as well. She's pretty good, so we're gonna choose that. Okay, so they'll start producing children, which will essentially just keep the bloodline going. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. We have a good, stable economy coming in. We got an 8,000 man army starting out and 13,000 navy, which is pretty good. And I think we're just going to start by wiping out these guys here. So we have our commander. We're now trading in iron, so we can create heavy infantry, which are extremely strong units. We're just going to go 2 because they do have a high upkeep as well. We're not going to give the fleet a commander because that will lower our monthly. So if we had a scorned family, I'd probably give them a command just to appease them, but it's whatever. Okay, so our main threats in the early game is definitely Carthage. I don't think Rome is going to worry about us too much right away, since seeing as they have the Samnites, they have Etruria, they have the Etruscans, and all them good, fun-loving nations to worry about. So I think they're going to expand probably north to begin. Usually they kind of take out this though, so I don't have to worry about them at all really right now. What my plan is in the future is to just take these 2 and then possibly move up into here just to establish a base in Italy, and then I'll probably move east into Greece is my expansion plan, but we'll see how things play out. We're just going to move this up 2 speeds, seeing as we're not really doing anything right now. And we're just going to wait for our army to get there. And it's now November 7th, so we can declare war. And that action I chose at the very beginning kind of ruined relations with everyone else in Sicily, but it gave me claims on all of them. So as you can see, I can declare war to take back these provinces, as I'm going to do with these guys. Take Sicania. They have no allies, so it should be an easy war. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Don't care about that. That's fine, that's fine. So we're just going to walk in here. It looks like they have light cavalry and bowmen, led by with a military 7. We have a military 10. We should easily wipe them out. And as you can see, we have our allies here coming to help us out as well. So we're just going to pause it. We easily wiped them out. Not even 1,000 lost. So they're fleeing into... a cry. So we have a unit there already. So we're just going to follow them to wipe them out. We're going to move this unit into here. And did we eliminate them? We did. Alright. But still, we're just gonna take our large army out and move this unit in, because they're gonna send their army to take that as well. I don't want to suffer any attrition right now. As we see, with just 8 on here, we're suffering attrition. We don't want that. But the sad thing is that seeing as we only have 1,000 men, we won't essentially start the siege until these guys get there. But that's okay. With just 5,000, we won't suffer any attrition. Let's look at our technology here. It costs 100, and we're gaining 7 per month, which isn't too bad. We're still getting quite a bit of money. That's a really good base. Okay. I think once we get some of our oratory power going, I think we're going to do this, which will increase our trade routes, just to gain a little bit more money, and we'll also build some marketplaces to increase our local tax. So I can build 3 marketplaces at 0.08 each, so 0.24 just from buildings alone, which is pretty good. So essentially what we want is, you can see the population here. So we have slaves, tribesmen, and freemen. So slaves are kind of the ones we want. Some slaves are freemen because they give us income. So base tax. Tribesmen also give base tax, but I don't think they're as good. Freemen give local manpower, and then also citizens and slaves that we want, because they give commerce and tax. Tribesmen aren't that bad either, I guess. But kind of, you can only get those by sacking barbarian villages. So only if we went up here, and they're essentially slaves. But the reason it gives manpower is because you can force them to enlist in the auxiliary. So we're just gonna keep going here. They're sacking it, and they are suffering attrition, but we're not losing that much, I don't think. Yeah, only 10, so we're fine. So I'm just gonna wait to capture that, and then we'll start a war with these guys and take them out. Looks like we can afford a new invention here. So tribesman output. I don't believe we have any tribesmen. We do have a few, but not a lot. So I don't think it's really worth... Yeah, it's not really worth grabbing. Standardized measures, though, that's worth grabbing. As you can see, 3.46 bumps it up by 0.07, which is a lot. So my main goal right now is just to establish my grip in Sicily and to build a large economy is what I want. Because it doesn't look like there's a lot of interpersonal struggles in Syracuse right now. We don't have any scorned families, no pretenders, anything like that, so that's sitting well for us. So if you look at this tab right here, decisions, these are long-term goals essentially, and it'll tell you what you need. So to become imperial ambition, you need 600 cities. in a high popularity. So you essentially become an empire. And I think at that point you have a casus belli on everybody, so you can just start a war with anyone you want for no reason. Theocratic monarchy, plutocratic. I think plutocratic is one of the best ones. Yeah, plutocratic is probably one of the best ones. Simply because it has the most in terms of income. Reign Alexander's empire, so you own all these. And if you zoom out here and you hover over this, it'll tell you all the cities. You can see them all greened up. And then foreign Magna Graecia, which I believe means united. I can't think of it right now. Magna Graecia. I can't think of what that means, but it's united something, and unite Sicily. So obviously I own most of the Sicilian states, but in order to do that, I'd have to go to war with Carthage. I don't really want that right now. Maybe once I've expanded a bit into Greece and up here, then maybe I could fight Carthage, but as of right now, no. There's no way. So we're just going to continue on here. Then we have the trade overview, exports, imports, yada yada. We got characters, so all the important characters in our faction. We got diplomacy. We got religion. So this is how much time the Omen has left. We got technology. We got... So if any of you guys have played Europa, essentially this is your research. So you have military research, civic advances, oratory advances, religious advances. And these are essentially your great people that are researching that for you. And I don't think you can just drop money into them like you used to in Europa. So it's not like you're financing the research. These people are researching essentially for you. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit different. And then you have, these are kind of like your militaristic ideas. So they cost 800, and I think after that they cost like double that. Yeah. So this game can go on for a long time. And then you got government, which is your leaders, government interactions. So we can hold games if we wanted. Union games, blah blah blah, monthly popularity, summon war council, patronize the arts, demand oaths and allegiance, yada yada. So, yeah, then we got offices. So this is all about research and benefits and stuff like that. And then laws. So you can enact laws, and this is something that's really unique to this game in particular, because you can enact laws, but there's so much downside to it, like stability. Stability is not like a number between -3 and +3 anymore. It's a literal number, and passing a law takes 25 years stability, but this thing doesn't go up that fast. So it's difficult to get back. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these have like really good bonuses. Like really good bonuses, like plus 10% national tax, national freeman happiness is -5%. But then you can, like this one, national citizen happiness. We don't really want freemen anyway. We want citizens and slaves. So it's really interesting. This game is really interesting, but I'm not gonna worry about laws right now. That's for when we have kind of a bigger nation. I could enact that taxation law, but I don't want to lose the stability right now. And then we can convert populace, religion, assimilate pops, and then import trade goods. This is actually a pretty nifty. This is actually a pretty nifty tab, I think. Let's see if there's any for local tax. Gemstones. So none of our towns right now can import gemstones. Glass. We can have some that can import glass. Silk. None that can import silk. Yada yada. So it's a really interesting game. A lot of micromanagement. But if you're into that sort of thing, you can have a lot of fun with this game. Trust me. The couple playthroughs that I have done, I've had a lot of fun. So we just conquered. So we're just gonna pause the game. Oh, look at that, Minister of Excellence. So we can either gain loyalty with him. Let's take a look here. How much is this going down per month? Doesn't change at all. Or we could take the national tax for 2 years, which would increase 10%. Not that much, like 0.84, which I guess could be quite a bit too, but we're not really looking at it. So I think having the loyalty would be better. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, so we conquered it. We're just gonna automatically just sue for peace here. Suggest. So we get 71 denarii, and we conquer the province. So let's do that. Let's see. So we will just lower our aggressive expansion, because aggressive expansion can really screw you over. So we're just gonna get that lowered. And we got some gold out of it too, so we're sitting pretty well in gold here. Yeah, pretty well. Okay, so let's move him up to join the other army. Merge them up. Okay. And now we're just going to go straight into another war with these guys right off the bat. We're going to take Sikulia. We're just going to march right in. Actually, we want to go here. This is a more major settlement, so we want to take that first. Looks like these guys are just going straight up on the offensive here. So they took that for us, that's good. Oh, they're costing us a lot of attrition here. But we're still gaining more than we lose each month, so that's not bad. If we lose that, that's not that big of a deal. We can just gain it back at the end there. So we're not hurting at all, really. Oh, we have a scorned family. Or is that starving pops? Starving pops. Okay, so that's not bad. That's okay. We have an invention we can go into. So I think the supply limit would help us out a lot. I think we're gonna go in the I'm just gonna go travel reserve. That's gonna give us a little bit more money, not a whole lot. And the reason we're losing so much money right now is because this is taken over. And this is a big name province in Sicily, so we need to get that back. But we're just gonna worry about taking this. We're just gonna worry about conquering, and then we'll just gain back control at a later time here. Rebellion will be crushed. Fuck. Oh, we defeat him. We want to keep the slaves happy, so we'll show leniency. Alright, we took it. So... We don't want to lose any Sicilian freemen, because we can turn them into citizens. So we'll just be gentle on it. We need to stop that. So we lost Masana. Let's just go over there and help them out right now. Oh, it's like they're already on the way there. We could probably still. We wanna stop them right now. Looks like we're not gonna get to them in time. Come on, stop them. Fuck. So my allies aren't doing as much as I thought they would. But we're crushing these guys because they have no heavy infantry. So we're just gonna pause that. It looks like the larger of the two armies is moving into Brigantia. So we're just gonna chase them down. Alright, so province loyalty, power base 0, power base 1. But he's supporting a different heir, so we don't want to give him any more popularity. So we're gonna send this guy. So we're gonna send him. Wait, why didn't they take him out? What? Where are they going to? Kalak. Why didn't they fight him? They should have wiped him out. Why aren't they wiping him out? What the hell? So we have envoy. Yep, we're gonna accept that offer there. We're gonna move into here. I don't know why I wasn't fighting their armies. Okay. So we captured one of their leaders. We're just gonna move over here because I believe most of their armies went onto this island here. So we're just gonna try to starve them out here. Well, not starve them out, but keep them on the island so we can continue conquering their stuff. Renovations. So we can gain popularity quite a bit, actually. Gain some prestige. But we just lose. That's not a lot of gold for all that benefit. So we're just gonna let that happen. We didn't win. That's okay. So it looks like their morale is pretty diminished. So we're just gonna move over here. Why can't we? Oh, it's because we're currently taking a city. That's one thing I don't like about this, is you essentially can't just move through their territory freely. You have to take the city that you're on, which I think is kind of dumb. But it is what it is. Okay, I don't know why I can't move over there. Looks like we can get another. We're just gonna hold on to it for now. Let this war end. I don't know why I can't move my troops here. Why? They don't have a navy. I don't know. Oh, did they have a navy? No, they don't. So I don't know why I can't move my troops. I'm just gonna move my navy over there anyway. Just in case they do have a navy sitting there. I don't think they do. I don't know why I can't move over there. No, no. There we go. Like I was so confused. I don't know why it wouldn't let me move. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Did I just lose my entire army? To pirates? I did. That is so unlucky. Oh my god. What? Now I have to create a whole new fucking army. Oh my god, that's so troll. Oh god. Oh, that is so troll. I'd used all my manpower just to create a new freaking army, and now they're about to fucking take back everything. That is so troll. And I lost my entire navy. Oh god, that's so troll. I don't want to lose any relations with anyone. Oh, that upsets me. That was so troll. That was so troll. Our commander wasn't captured though, so that's good. We need to get our morale up before we do anything. Oh my god. I lost my entire army and navy to freaking pirates. We should crush these guys. I'm not worried about it. We're technically defending on hills, so we pretty much win guaranteed. So we're just gonna follow this army and wipe them out. And they're moving to Cossack, so we're just move there. That was one of the most troll things I've ever seen in a game like this. We're just gonna stay here and cat and... Why can't we fight them? I don't understand that. It won't let me... There we go. Are they still alive? So... We're just gonna move to Masana, take that out. Take that army out. See, why won't it let me fight them? I don't understand. Like, I chase them. I should be able to fight them. That doesn't make sense to me. No, we can't have white peas. Stay here. Take that. Okay. Now we split. We're gonna have these guys move up here. Why can't I move them up there? There's nothing there. I don't understand. Alright, we're just gonna have these guys move over here then. There we go. Wipe them out. They're still alive. I still don't get why we can't move up here. Doesn't make sense. It says I can move there. There are no fleets in the sea zone. I still unit lacks access, so I do need ships? I didn't before, what the hell? Alright, so we wiped out their army. Just take our cities back. Spread up ISIS. We got that city back. Let's move over here. We're working on that city. They're gaining an army back though, which is a problem. So I guess we do have to build some ships. I've never... This is so troll. Maybe we do have to put our fleet maintenance on default here. Let's just get... Oh my god, that's gonna take forever. Let's get the Hades blessing again. So I would get it. Okay, so I guess I didn't need to. So we have quite a bit of aggressive expansion. Isn't that bad? We're just gonna put him to sword. Alright, how's our economy looking? Good. City of Messana is occupied by Siculia. Well, can't be anymore because we're not at war with them. Okay. Okay. So we conquered most of Sicily here. But we're not going to fight Carthage just yet. Because, one, they're not war with anyone, and they have a bunch of subjects. Alright, our economy's back to normal. That's good. Alright. So, we conquered most of Sicily here. We got quite a bit of this, so we can go into... Let's increase our supply limit, and decrease that. Cool. We're looking pretty good here. We're going to let our aggressive expansion drop some more, as well as our war exhaustion before we go to war again. Tripolitania. We get the following bonus. This will earn us each month. Yes. Always go with trade, guys. Always go with trade. How's our... There should be a trade tab. Trade overview. So we're exporting all these, and we're importing all these. So, we're doing okay. We have a surplus. Ship recruit speed. We're going to allow the trade surplus. Actually, are we trading any of that out? Or no? Exports. We are not. So we can cancel the surplus and gain that bonus. Alright. Alright, so we've developed ourselves a dominant power in Sicily. Now our next expansion idea, as you see, Rome moved into northern Italy, which is good for us because I think they're gonna just keep on going at war with these guys. So we can move into southern Italy without worrying about them crossing paths with them. So I think we're going to move into Brutii next. And then we're going to move east into Greece is our next plan. So I think that's it for our current video, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I will make another video here soon. Until then, stay good.